Wednesday, the 3rd of March is phonics for grasshopper and dragonflies class. Today, as it is a Wednesday, we are going to start by looking at the phase 5 graphemes that we all know. So as they pop up on the screen, can you shout them out? So we've got A, I, oi, O, U, E, A, O, E, U, U, W, O, I, E, and F. Well done if you got all of those correct. So let's have a practice at reading the words of the week. So we have got under, river, better, mother, and never. All those words that end in ER. Let's see if you might want to use some of these memory strategies to help you. Look at how many syllables there are in them. Find its root word, use a spelling pattern, or use a sentence and mnemonic that will help you remember the spelling of them. Remembering all of today's words, if I go back to them, ending ER. So that's a really good one for remembering a spelling pattern on, if we want to use some of those memory strategies there to help us. So we're just going to revisit once again, adding the ER suffix, okay? It makes a noun, usually a person. So read becomes reader. When we have an E at the end, we don't double that E, we just add the R. So drive becomes driver. When we want to, we have a single consonant at the end with a short vowel sound, we double that consonant. So run would become runner. And if it ends in an X, when we add the ER, we do not change that root word. So for instance, mix becomes mixer. Now today we're going to look at adding the suffix ER to adjectives that end in a Y, okay? So where it makes either the E or the I sounds. So you can change the Y to an I in this case before we add the suffix. So for example, happy ends in a Y. Okay, and then we change that to happier, happier. So we change the Y to an I and then add the ER suffix. Here we have the word healthy, which ends in a Y. That becomes healthier. We've changed the Y to an I and added the ER suffix. So that's our rule for today. If a word ends in a Y, we change it to an I before we add the suffix. And in this case, our suffix is ER. So we're going to have a little practice at turning the following nouns into nouns using today's rule. So we've got the word smelly, greedy, angry, funny, busy. Now, we're going to see if we can turn those words into adding their suffix ER to them using today's rule. Now, they all end in a Y. So remembering the rule of take away the Y and add an I, okay? That's what I want you to do now. So pause the video and see if you can write those down and see if you can get the correct spellings for them. And then we're going to have a little look together at what happens when we change those words. So smelly becomes smellier. We replace the Y with an I, smellier. Greedy becomes greedier, replacing the Y with an I. Angry becomes angrier, replace the Y with an I. Funny becomes funnier, replace the Y with an I. And busy becomes busier, replace the Y with an I. And we do that every single time, and then we add our ER suffix. So smelly becomes smellier, greedy becomes greedier, angry becomes angrier, funny becomes funnier, and busy becomes busier. Well done if we got those correct. So the challenge is, can you write sentences using these words now? So now we've got the correct spelling of them. Okay, maybe we can put them into a sentence like, I am funnier than my brother. My mum was busier than my dad. My dog is smellier than my cat. However you would like to put those into a sentence, perhaps say your sentence first, as I've just done, and then see if you can write those into a sentence. I'm sure you will come up with some amazing sentences. Okay, so we're going to do some quick write now. So for this one, you've got to get yourself prepared. You've got to get ready to be quick and write down the words that pop up on the screen as quick as you can. So they're going to pop up on the screen. I'm going to read them out, and then you've got to try and write them down as quick as you can. Okay, are you ready? Let's see how we go on this one. We haven't done this one in a while. So, ready, steady, go. Greedier. Quickly, write it down. How quick did you do that? Did you manage to do it really quickly? Excellent, I'm sure you did. Okay, ready for the next word? Bigger. Quickly write that down. Bigger. Fantastic. Okay, the next word is faster. Quick, how fast can you write faster down? Fantastic, well done. Next word, thinner. How quick can you write the word thinner down? Our next word is sillier. How quickly can you write the word sillier down? Our next word is later. Later, quickly write later down as quick as you can. And then we've got driver. Quickly write driver down as quick as you can. Phew, that was quite tricky, wasn't it? Trying to write those words down as quick as you can. If you weren't able to do it that quickly, do not worry. Perhaps rewind the video a little bit and give yourself a little bit of extra time to do that, or pause the video now so you can have a good look at the screen and see if what you wrote down on the paper is the same as what is on the screen. Oh, there's another word. Reader. Sorry, Mrs. Crawley, forgot all about that one. Reader. How can you write the word reader down? Brilliant. That is the end of today's session. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you again for some more phonics tomorrow. Goodbye.